This is the Just Steph Show, and I'm your host, Steph Palermo, your Italian Boston girl who's an empath, healer, and all-around seeker of wisdom. Tune in weekly for advice on how to live your best life at work, home, or play so you can feel groovy every day.
Hey, happy Friday. Everybody has two lives. The second one begins when you realize you only have one. We are second lifers. We're empty nesters, newly single, and those starting over. H3, your healthy, happy, hip years are just beginning. And it is Love Card Friday. Who is ready for more love this weekend? I am. Hello, hello, hello. So listen, in the chat, say hi, hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay, and tell me what card you picked, 1, 2, or 3, because they're always beautiful cards. Yesterday I talked about on the Just Steph Rules of Dating hang-ups, and I taught red flags, and one of them being hang-ups. And the whole purpose of everything I do is to help you to see that life is amazing. And it is beautiful and fun, and it can be less stressed, if not stress-free, and filled with abundance, joy, laughter, and love. And I've learned this through my own trials, and as well as when I tap into my gifts of soul reading and healing, prophecy, and some of the other gifts that I have, I'm able to help clients navigate their best purpose-driven life, that get on that soul's path for fun, really, and to have a great time. So, and really it's all about the love. It's, I meditated this morning and I was asking the questions about life and what's going on in the world. And there's always been corruption. There's always been governments overthrowing other governments. There's always been hatred and hurtfulness and broken families. I mean, really, the first family in scripture is where Cain killed his brother Abel. So talk about dysfunction. Okay. There's always been that. Here's the difference. The difference is that we see it all firsthand right when it happens. And it desensitizes us, first of all, because we see so much of it. And it separates us from the people around us because now we know everybody's business. So it's at firsthand. I don't watch any news, and I don't watch any news at all. I don't listen to the news. I don't read it. I don't care, because I have a job to do and it gets in the way. And when somebody tells me what the news is, and I have it almost every day, I go, stop. I'm going to go to bed, because I can't fix it. And I'm one of those people. I'm a healer. And when all this unhappiness is going on, it's upsetting for me. So I just do what I can do and live my best life and enjoy my life. And this is what I'm trying to teach you. So let me say hi. Hi, Donna. Hi, Donna. Hi. Hi, Mike. How are you? Hi. Okay, so you're picking number 3, Donna. Okay, great. All right, so anyway, that's what I have been wanting to tell all of you, is just limit what your exposure to everything that's going on, because I can assure you, when it was Hannibal had the elephants coming from Carthage over into Europe, nobody knew, unless somebody, got on a boat and went across the Mediterranean and told somebody. And that could have happened, but it doesn't happen instantaneously. You don't know like that. There wasn't even Morse code back then where they could go, there was nothing. So, and all this stuff happened. They conquered lands, and they raped and pillaged and did everything. And quite frankly, it's better to not see some of that stuff so you can live your life and not let it get in the way. You want to be purpose driven. Now, if your purpose is to be the town crier and tell everybody about the news, then watch the news all you want. Anyway, So, all right. So it is Love Card Friday. And where's my little, oh, okay. My Acqua Santa di Santa Rosalia. I'm getting low, but thank God I'm going back in June. Yeah, so I have my retreats are open for June and for September. And these are concierge retreats, 1 to 4 people. That's it. One-on-one. That's it. Okay. It's the itinerary is based upon your needs. It's we spend time together before the retreat, either in person or on Zoom, getting to know you, and then we come up with your itinerary. And in 8 nights, you are transformed. And instead of being in coaching with me for months and months and months, you will have 1 week, a little bit more than a week, and we will turn your life around. So this is from one of the sacred sites we will visit, Santa Rosalia in Palermo. I love it. It's my favorite church. So I'm going to pull a grace card for you first, and then we'll pick our love cards. Who wants more love this weekend? Everybody does, right? Hi, Denise. Okay, so let's see. Surprise! Keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places, like Love Card Friday. You never know. So keep an open mind. Be open to receiving whatever the universe has for you. Just be open. Say, I'm open to receiving all the good and abundance of the universe, and thank you, life. I'm receiving greatness. I'm receiving all that's great and more. My life is perfect. My life is amazing, right? All of that. All good things happen to me, only good things. Everything works out to my advantage. Everything works out for the best. These are things you want to tell yourself. Okay. So everybody pick a card. Ready? This one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Is everybody ready? I see Donna picked number 3. Tell me the number. Tell me the number you picked. And then, of course, if you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay and the number so I can see. Okay. All right. Who's ready? Okay. If you picked card number 1, okay, Mike wants 2. Okay. If you picked card number 1, this is amazing. I love this card. I haven't seen it in a long time. Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. So this, you can see this young lady is moving towards the light. And a lot of times we get stuck in the dark cave of life and we lose track of who we are, our purpose, what we love to do. Sometimes we lose ourselves, even in relationships. If a relationship is unhealthy, you'll lose yourself. You lose who you are. I lost myself for like 30 years. And then finally the dawn breaks and you get, a little bit of relief and you say, oh my gosh, this is what I need to be doing. I need to get back to what I desire. And this happens too in businesses. They get away from their original purpose or their original goals or their mission. And a lot of times it doesn't work. So you want to get back to what you love, reevaluate your desires, find out what it is that you feel like you're missing. And if you need help with this, I can help you, of course. You definitely want to message me. And you can email me at steph@juststeph.com. But what you want to do is, especially when it comes to if you with relationships, here's the thing: when you're doing what you love and you're happy, you will attract that in your life. And this is about loving yourself. This is extreme self-care. Sometimes it means walking away from people or events or ideas or beliefs that don't serve you. So that is card number 1. It's an excellent card. Card number 2. I know everybody wants the I love you card. I get it. Card number 2. Wow. Mike, I don't know. Physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. So remember, we talk often about the 5 loves, and it's words of affirmation, time together, touch, gifts, and acts of service. So physical touch is one of the 5 loves, and it's how people receive love. It was how some people receive love. So some people like, gifts or acts of service where you say, oh, let me get you a cup of coffee, or let me pick this up for you, or whatever. Not, little acts of service, words of affirmation, words of affirmation, needing someone to say nice things, or be able to hear the words, I love you, or I care about you. But physical touch is one of those love languages. I mean, we all need all the love languages to some degree, but physical touch. So somebody in your life might needs physical touch. So reach out and touch, and maybe hug somebody, or whatever that means for you. And maybe you need physical touch. Maybe your partner needs physical touch. I don't know. But physical touch is important. Babies die if they're not hugged or touched or held. They can be fed and everything else, but they will die if they're not held. That's why they have volunteers that go to those units where the newborns are, that their parents are sick or abandoned them, and they hold babies. That's what they do. So physical touch is very important for everybody, not just those that's their main love language. Okay, so card number 3. Wow, this is a great one. Who's it? Denise and Donna. Turn on your heart light. That was like for Valentine's. Did you have your heart on for Valentine's? Reflect on a time when you experienced love. So, sometimes we get, it's like use it or lose it. And it's the same thing with love. We get in a rut. We get into habits that don't offer love, and you want to reflect it when if you've lost that loving feeling. You want to reflect on a time that you felt love, or you felt loved. You were able to give love and receive it, because you want to turn on that heart light, because that will be your lighthouse, your beacon to receive love in your life, whether it's from an intimate partner, or or friends, or family, or whatever you need. But turn on that heart light, and you always want to lead with your heart. Lead with that love. Walk in the light of love every single day. That's unbelievable. That's a great quote. Walk in the light of love every day. Somebody take that down. That's one of Just Steph's new quotes. Walk in the light of love every day. Turn that heart light on. Beep, 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 that little beacon, and let it beep, and be the attraction point for more love in your life. So walk in the light of love. I have to write that down. Jimmy, did you hear that? Walk in the light of love. Remind me, because I always forget things. We talk and they go, oh, what was that? What was that thing I wanted to talk about? I said, walk in the light of love. That's a quote. That's a new Just Steph quote. Okay. So I get my my background. Okay, so that's it. Those are great cards. Back to what you love. Go back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. Physical touch. Reach out and touch. Everybody needs it. And turn on your heart light. I love this. I think number 3 is my favorite card this week. I love it. So, yeah, walk in the light of love. Remember, if you use that, you have to quote me, right? Just Steph, from Just Steph. All right, everybody. I hope you have a fabulous weekend filled with love, laughter, joy, great food, maybe great wine if you're into that or whatever. And yeah, thank you. Walk in the light of love. Thank you for writing that down, Mike. So anyway, and of course, I'd love you to share this video, share any of Just Steph's stuff, and enjoy your weekend, your Friday, and have a blast. So take a risk, be vulnerable, share your heart and love always. Know I love you all. Wishing you love, balance, and peace. Ciao, ciao, baby. I love you. I do.
Thanks for tuning in to the Just Steph Show. I really care about you, your happiness, and helping you make great choices for your life. So tune in next week for more wisdom from me. In the meantime, follow me on my Just Steph Facebook page, on Twitter at Steph Palermo. My Instagram account is JustSteph1, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Steph Palermo. See you next week. Ciao, ciao, babe.